Hear me. Hello, 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 hello. Now to see if it works in-game. Let's see if this is working. Settings. Still using the camera. Let's hope that works. It'll all be found. Lovely. Why did this not stay changed? Hello? Yeah, my webcam's freaking out. 1 second the light's on, the next second it's not. No lobby found. Great. Right, join. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hopefully. Hello? Am I audible? Hopefully.
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Am I working?
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I guess they can't hear me still. Bloody hells. This makes me unhappy. I will smile as much as I don't want to. Stop start. I don't know. Try putting that on default. Because I go to recording devices, and then there's the microphone I'm using for the stream, and there's the microphone I'm using for the game, and it very clearly shows that something's coming through there, more than the microphone I'm using on the stream, because I have audio boost on OBS, because it's stupid. And it can't be OBS taking control of it, because nothing can take exclusive control of the device. Tight, join. Let's see if it's working now. Can y'all hear me? Am I audible?
This time.
Is my microphone
Hello?
working? Hello?
Tiny streaker, and we have a streamer. Susie's ready?
OBS is working, the game is not. No, the game was working just fine earlier.
Round one.
Hopefully I'm not round one. No, I'm not. Click on the mic icon of your picture. What does it give? Oh, the microphone is to mute me. so confused. Not looking at church
Well, this will be
notes.
definitely interesting on my side.
Card Kid versus Serial Voter.
Dungeon full of dragons. Fighters are riding unicorns.
Superfight.
Hello?
No, we cannot hear you.
God
While
damn.
also riding a bear.
Well, Frankenstein screams names before using attacks, before using them on a pogo stick. We're both riding unicorns in a dungeon full of dragons. Where's the LSD now? But you have Barney riding a bear. He relies on solar to see. So he's blind Barney riding a bear, riding a unicorn. It's almost as bad as the pogo.
Frankenstein's a bit, dead here. Because if the one person who relies on sonar is gonna be able to see that, and if he's screaming names before he attacks, the dragon's gonna go after him, probably.
True. But he's undead. Frankenstein has the strength of 10 men. And Barney's a guy in a suit. How to explain why he relies on
Also riding a bear.
riding a bear, riding a unicorn on a pogo stick. So, But why are we on unicorns in a dungeon full of dragons?
Why?
Because it wouldn't make sense otherwise, of course.
Of course.
Okay, I'm
Now,
gonna
where's
try.
Abraham Lincoln in this thing? Let's see what everyone thinks.
I like how we narrate the entire thing with reasons, while the others would just kind of...
Yeah. Hey, I like to talk.
I'm gonna try switching my microphone
And in the streamer, we can't hear his voice. And they're finalizing the votes.
Can you hear it now? Can you hear me now? Did that do anything? Did that just break all the things?
Yep, we got you. We got voice now.
Woo!
Choosing Vote Lord.
Oh,
The
Well,
Vote Lord has chosen
There was a tie, so it randomly chooses someone who voted.
Serial Voter.
yay, I win! Randomly.
Yeah.
Huh.
Round 2.
So the streamer versus the streaker. Tiny streaker. Let's see. What can you pull out of your cards?
Streamer versus Tiny Streaker.
All electronic.
3, 2, 1. Superfight.
Godzilla, 10 stories tall, armed with a salt, bolt, unlimited lives, and unlimited livestock. Well,
Okay, so I'm already a gorilla with the sushi.
Um,
And just as a hand, basically a little tiny fix that aren't gonna do much.
Godzilla, 10 stories tall. That actually makes him shorter than normal.
Actually, I'm a gorilla.
Oh, gorilla. Oh, so he's King
Yeah, basically.
Kong.
Fire on all those cows. Oh, don't think he's gonna do much in prison.
No. Wait, how did he get in the prison?
I am the prison. I guess. I don't know.
Ah, you ate sushi for dinner, I see. He's giving you a little indigestion? Ah.
Oh, God. Okay.
What are you gonna do in a prison?
I don't know.
He can ski around really
Wait, he's wearing
fast.
skis and scissor hands. So made out of skis?
So he can slide around really fast and then cut you up.
Oh, that's 10. But you've also got a catapult with unlimited livestock.
Which isn't really much use unless I'm eating all the livestock.
Good point. Fed well.
My stream is turning against me.
Seems like the streamer always loses that I've seen.
Oh.
3, 2, 1. Let's see how the streamer's voters and the card finalizing votes.
Ooh.
Choosing
Tie.
the Lord. The Vote Lord has chosen.
Oh, what?
Streamer.
Small.
What else do you have an audience helping you?
Final round.
Jeez.
Me versus the streamer.
Woo.
Serial voter
Oh, God.
versus streamer.
Right.
Biblical times. Also,
Three,
the robots.
2, 1.
Grim
Superfight.
Reaper, laser eyes, floating down on a parachute. Stunt double wearing, well, parachute's gone. Biblical times. Wearing a suit of armor. I still get my suit of armor. Still has to pee, but he's a robot. Do robots have to pee?
Well, I mean that thing from The Wiz, Rise, so I guess, maybe.
Maybe.
But I mean, I'm the Grim Reaper. I have no physical form for you to attack.
But you have eyes, which mean otherwise you don't have lasers.
But question, is your stunt double human? Because there are animal stunt doubles.
Good animal. That has to pee. What would it be, a goat? Or a donkey? Still a suit of armor. And a Grim Reaper's powers only apply to humans last time I checked.
You're gonna have to argue that. The Grim Reaper applies to anything with a soul.
But do animals have souls? Because we are in biblical
possibly.
times. But does the Grim Reaper really have laser eyes?
Well, I mean, does he
No,
have eyes at all?
However,
So, and we're in biblical times, so he doesn't have a parachute either. So he's just
if he's just good old death.
good old death. Stunt double wearing a suit of armor. Well. What? Well, there isn't soda. Wine. So is he drunk? Let's see. Is the Grim Reaper?
I
So
lost.
stunt double. How would you know you lost? Finalizing votes. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. And stunned up wins.
Nobody won the Grim Reaper.
Oh, the stun double destroys the Grim Reaper.
Serial voter is the Superfight champion.
Sweet, I win.
Good game.
Good game. Hope to see you
Wonderful.
all again.
I have OBS set to max out at 750 kilobytes per second, but currently it's going at like 850. And that's like, my CPU hates the everything right now. Hello.
Maybe? Maybe not? Say something?
Hello? Ah! Host dropped from lobby. Ah. No lobby found. The guy from earlier showed back up. Right. Join. Finding game. No lobby. Oh, I guess I'll just create one. Create. Oh.
Round 1. Word Whacker versus Streamer. 3, 2, 1. Superfight.
So, biblical times and the fighters used to date. A mad scientist on a velocipede laying exploding eggs versus a psychic who is bionic and in a hot air balloon.
Okay, I think the psychic automatically wins because he's bionic. Like,
Yes, but I have a velocipede.
Yeah.
Bionic doesn't mean
Yeah,
invincible, it just means you're bionic.
A velocipede is just that old-timey bicycle with the big wheel in the front and the small wheel on the back.
yeah, like
That's not at all what I
that's
thought
not
it
gonna
was.
help you
Okay.
You were thinking like a velociraptor.
Yes. I was thinking Velociraptor Centipede. I feel dumb now.
And I'm psychic, so I can see all the attacks coming.
much. That's true.
And I'm in a hot air balloon, so I'm above you. You're stuck on the ground, right? You're playing bicycle.
Yeah, you pretty much automatically lost this one. I'm sorry to tell you, but
Damn. That happened so fast.
When I saw that velocipede part the first time I played too, I was like, what the hell is that? And I had to Google it. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was cool. Like, I thought the same thing, like Velociraptor, like, another type of thing. It's like, oh wait, that's just a fucking weird bicycle.
it'd be super impractical too. Like, how would you even ride that?
I guess it's up to the Twitch chats to decide.
Well, I'm here too. Yeah, don't just disregard me.
Well, one vote compared to all our viewers.
How many viewers do you guys have?
I have no idea right now.
I'm sure it's not that many. No offense. But
No, it's not. It's noon on a Thursday.
Yeah, and this is a relatively new game, so I don't know. Is it considered a game?
No, well, they did a beta before, but yeah, this is like the second closed beta.
Yeah, and there's not that many players.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I've run into the same people a few times.
Yeah, I've been in the sky like almost every single game. The stone dude, whatever.
That's not going to be a whole lot of people.
Yeah, no.
It's noon on a Thursday, so there's still a lot of people that have access to the beta. They're at school or whatever.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, everyone's at work. I'm just, yeah. That makes sense.
Wins.
Wait, what? How'd you win?
My audience.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Like I said,
Wow.
1 vote to the viewers.
That's true.
Round 2.
And it's like,
That's going to be the only thing I think that's sitting back. Like, if you get a streamer
Serial voter.
with a big audience who
versus
just like votes for him the whole time, it's going to make it not
That's true.
as.
plus my
Yeah,
audience,
it's
there's a lot of European people, so it's later for them, so there's more people around, possibly.
Wait, I'm so confused what's happening.
Choosing Vote Lord.
What just happened?
Vote Lord
Oh, it's because that guy
versus-
disconnected.
So did I just automatically win?
I think so.
Oh. Yay. My first win, I didn't even do anything.
Newcomer wins.
Oof. Me versus the streamer.
Wonderful.
Okay, I got this.
Why not? Let's try this. Oh, well, that's a detrimental effect.
Streamer versus newcomer.
God, it's opposite day, I knew it.
3, 2, 1. Superfight.
Wait. So it's the opposite of everything, right? So I'm not riding a motorcycle. Is there not 10 of me, or is there still 10 of me?
I'm very confused about how that card works.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Yeah,
So is it just MacGyver versus a lucha wrestler? Because I think MacGyver
Pretty
would
much.
win.
I mean, I'm a big guy, assumingly.
what if we took it as, instead of for opposite day, the black cards go to the opposite person? So now Lucha Libre is dual wielding rockets and wearing a scuba suit, and MacGyver, 10 MacGyver's riding a motorcycle.
God dang it. Okay, so I feel like MacGyver would win either way.
Yeah, half my friends are yelling at me that MacGyver doesn't use weapons. That's the whole plot of the show.
Well, you're this 10 of you, so you could like.
Yeah, so 10 of MacGyvers on
Just
motorcycles.
because you both.
And yeah, the rocket launchers take a long time to reload, so I'd like might kill like 2 or 3 of you, but then you couldn't beat me. Well, good job, I guess.
I guess.
You should be able to like skip the time left. That should be a thing.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, like if you should be able to vote during this time or whatever.
And then change your vote.
Yeah, like, if you lock in your vote or whatever, you can change it back and forth until everyone's voted.
Yeah, it's true.
If it is like a really one-sided fight, then we're like, everyone's just kind of sitting around for a minute, just kind of like,
Well, I mean, But what?
Well,
Oh crap.
Oh, wow. Wow. Thank you, Robert.
Newcomer is the Superfight champion.
good
Cool.
game.
Good game, yeah.
Fastest game I've ever played.
Yeah, it was. Well, because one of the.
Oh, well. Finding a game. Hello all. Hello.
Anybody.
Round 1.
All right.
Card Kid versus Registered Voter.
Oh, all those Canadian sandstorms.
Superfight.
George W. Bush has a lot of offensive options here.
Yes. Yes, he does.
There's Also, did you pick the first black card for the Girl Scout? Explain your thoughts there. I'm kind of curious about your thoughts.
Girl Scout.
That's the whole point of this game.
George W. Bush.
Yeah, I think George W. Bush is kind of loose on those morals there.
Yeah. And he's dual-wielding rocket launchers, so it's not like he's actually hitting her.
With laser
Has
eyes, too.
plausible deniability. He didn't actually hit her with his own feet.
Now,
He has laser eyes.
here's something that needs to be pointed out. This is in Canada, so George W. Bush does not have diplomatic immunity.
No, he doesn't.
He
This is
would
true.
be...
Yes, but it's during a sandstorm, so neither of them can see, so George can just shoot his laser eyes into the sandstorm and hit her eventually.
And
But the girl made of paper. She would get whisked way back. Damn it, this isn't working out for me though.
You're taken apart on all sides. The laser eyes burn, the sandstorm blows away, nothing you can do against George W. Bush is probably physically stronger than most average Girl Scouts. And then you keep off yourself with your card. So,
even if George W. Bush doesn't have diplomatic immunity, there's the fact that Canada is mostly wilderness. Who's to say we're in Quebec? We could be in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Yeah, tundra with a state.
it's a voting.
Who theoretically knocked up this Girl Scout made of paper?
George W. Bush.
That's what I was going after.
No, you'd need the purple card that said they were dating previously for that.
I didn't even know that existed. It's great.
Oh yeah, it exists. Well,
Have you never played the physical version of this game?
Yeah, I have,
Choosing Vote Lord.
I have the case.
Has chosen.
He has been Vote Lord in all of my games.
Wait, what?
It was a 50-50 split, so it randomly chooses a winner.
Alright.
Alright, then I go. I'm not gonna
I'll tell
play.
you what, my Twitch stream is like 20 seconds behind this. So once it gets to voting, it finishes up before it displays the voting. It's kind of poor, but let's see here.
I'm confident with this. Oh, now I'm not so confident.
I'm very confident with this.
That second black card.
Twitch Power versus Twitch Power.
Heaven. Fighters are armed with lightsabers.
2, 1, Super Fight.
Alright, so Coachella, I've got on my screen to the side here the Coachella lineup for blah. And if you think about it,
So far,
no. Right? They've got the
last
lineup
one.
they
together.
haven't announced 2000 lineup yet.
Okay.
The last Coachella this year.
Either way, I have a Coachella lineup here. And
How many bands are there?
I'm just gonna.
so first off, I'd to draw your attention to the second black card. Can stop time while holding breath. Now, I'm gonna guess that a lot of people at Coachella sing. Singers can hold their breath for a mighty long time. So, it really depends.
Yeah, if it weren't for all the drugs.
Yes, but at the same time, once one person runs out of breath, another holds breath to take their place. As army of
Yeah,
breath holders.
but you see, I am an angel. I have the home field advantage of heaven.
Yes, you have the advantage.
And I can shoot lightning at you.
Armed with, yes, and lightsaber, as shown by Force Lightning.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure this is the angel version of Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah. It's an angel with a lightsaber.
Yes. But can you block?
Time control.
Is your lightsaber enough to block your 6 foot neck? Can you? Is your lightsaber 6 feet long as well?
No, but
I don't know about that. I feel like you'd probably be able to hold your breath less when you have a 6 foot neck. You have to breathe more for how long it takes for the breath to
wow. Twitch chat love apparently. Thank you, Twitch. for Coachella. Coachella 2017.
What is Coachella even?
It's a music festival.
Okay.
That's why I was saying there's a lot of singers at Coachella, and you % on this.
We're actually playing to a Coachella crowd right now.
I don't think we're playing to a crowd. Right?
My viewers currently are one's from Germany and one's from Italy.
Viewer, and then I realized, oh wait, it's because I'm watching my own stream. So there's that.
Final round.
But I think the reason for it, I mean, it's most definitely the vote, except during the arguments. I don't know.
Let's see if this works.
Best or worst. One of those two.
Also, I was wrong.
Registered voter versus streamer.
Biblical times, riding unicorns.
Unicorns, biblical times, I guess.
Superfight.
Oh god.
10 robots
So 10
riding
robots
unicorns against the Grim Reaper.
against the Grim Reaper.
The Grim Reaper can only attack something that has a soul, and robots do not have souls, therefore the Grim Reaper is completely ineffective.
Well, that's why he has scissor hands.
Yeah, but it's still the Grim Reaper itself, therefore it can still only work on souls.
I mean, this is biblical times, which I don't know how this plays into. I was thinking of an idea and I couldn't think of anything. So, sample airplane. Any ideas? You gotta argue your points.
Grim Reaper can iron Ari's hands. Oh, not going off of,
I don't know if that's what is in his power.
The thing is, just as much as the Grim Reaper is gonna have trouble affecting the robot, how much damage can a mere robot do against the mythical Grim Reaper?
Yeah.
Yes, but there are 10 of them, and they have velocipedes.
Yeah.
And on those, they're also on unicorns.
A velocipede is one of those old bicycles with the really big wheel at the front.
Yeah.
That's what a velocipede is. I was thinking it was like a genetic cross between a centipede and a velociraptor.
You're not the first person today.
That's right.
It would have been a lot cooler.
You're not the first person today.
Oh. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Choosing
Ooh.
Vote Lord.
50-50.
Wow.
The Vote Lord has chosen.
Woo. Oh. Wait, what did they vote for? Okay.
Streamer is the Superfight champion.
Woo.
Yay.
I am the Renoir.
Alright. That should have dinged me to level 6, so... Yeah.
Woo.
Hope to see you guys.
I keep cutting people off when I leave. Assassin, Coachella lineup, Demon Possessed Card, Gandhi, Identical Twins, Moose, Pirate, 10 of them, armed with a shrink ray, no arms, 2 extra legs, wearing cement shoes, Atlantis Carnival, Infinite Ice Shrink, on a tie route, fighters are in hot air balloons, Million Beast Swarm, Last Flood. Basic Brawler, competent, one-time winner. I'm competent. Let's see if we can find that one guy from earlier again. Oh? Ooh? Hello? Hello?
Oh, hey! What's up, streamer?
Hello?
Hey, dude,
Oh,
bro.
I can kinda hear you.
Woo! I switched
Yay.
microphones.
Oh,
Yeah, we can hear you.
there. Yeah, last time I played with you, we couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I realized that.
Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
Ah. Wasn't fast enough.
Round 1.
Who'll be it? Them
Okay.
two. Alright.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with this.
Alright, let's see if this works.
Judgmental
I'm
versus
invincible!
newcomer.
We're at a carnival and fighters are undead.
3, 2,
Oh
1.
damn.
Super fight.
Well, because we're both undead, would it be just walking around aimlessly?
Okay, Mike Tyson right
We have Hermione who's a witch, and we have Mike Tyson who can punch her in the face. Oh,
On a
yeah.
horse, on a hoverboard, at a carnival.
Probably still has her one.
But yeah, but she's undead also. She could just forget.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I'm armed with a shrink ray and can fly, so I'm basically...
Like, Tyson is riding a horse and a hoverboard.
Dang. So
I'd like to
the
bring
horse-
up, is the or is it one of
Wait, I'm trying to think who has the advantage.
I think Mike Tyson does because it depends on what type of undead we're talking about. Are we talking like thralls, or are we talking zombies?
I assume
zombies, Mike Tyson. If it's thralls, then it's Hermione, because Hermione would then retain her knowledge of spells.
we're gonna say zombies, because I'm pretty sure that's
Then, gotta go with the ear biter.
But I'm armed with the shrink ray, so I could shrink Mike Tyson.
Yeah, but that also requires the knowledge of how to use a shrink ray.
Just by coincidence, I can just be flailing around for some reason, accidentally pull the trigger, and might get his ear. So then he can have like one tiny ear, one big ear.
He's already eating people, might as well just go on and do this.
I mean, this isn't nothing new for Mike. I mean...
Nothing new at all.
But I can fly, so he have to get me. Oh dang, no, he has a hoverboard too.
I got a hoverboard.
Yeah, you do. Damn. Yeah, I'm done. I lost. There is no hope. Unless
the undead card was what really killed you there, because if the undead was not there, you would have been.
I might have won.
Yeah, you probably would have.
Alright, let's...
First match, I get of the riding card.
Damn. Voted for me, though.
That bitch.
You didn't just punch me, you just electrocuted me. Right there.
Yep.
What the... John right now.
Round 2.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what you got, boys.
Take this.
The
drink's dead.
Oh, that ruins it.
Versus Tiny Streaker.
Canada, everybody's kung fu fighting.
3, 2, 1. Superfight.
Well, if they're in Canada, they're not going to be hitting each other, I can tell you that.
Well, it's everyone at Burning Man, which was thousands of people, against the giraffe.
Thousands of really fucking batshit insane.
But he's swinging a shark on a chain while riding a broomstick.
Yes, but we're throwing spears at him. We don't have to get near him. The shark on the chain won't be able to hit us.
They all have tiny T-Rex arms. Everyone at Burning Man has two.
But they're still throwing spears.
That's true.
It doesn't say that the T-Rex arms detriment their ability to throw spears.
Yes, yes.
Your armor's like less than half the size.
Everybody is in fact kung fu fighting. So they would likely be trying to get it in close range.
They'd be trying to kick them at that point. Because of their arms being short. But, the giraffe could easily just fly away and just swing the shark on the chain.
Oh.
I think the giraffe has the upper hand right
At that
here.
point, you can just dangle the shark down on top of the Burning Man people.
But how long is this chain that the shark is on? How close would he have to be? Close enough to throw spears?
Yeah, not be. It's kind of long, so you don't need like a long chain.
Yeah. True.
But I mean, if someone does like jab a spear to the shark, then you just swing it around up one object. Yeah. And that again could still hurt
that's
people.
pretty.
The thing
is,
the
way of doing it, throw the spears, the arms are too short.
Yeah.
Not gonna get anywhere.
It'd be really hard to throw a spear and actually hurt someone with T-Rex arms on that scale.
Wait, how are you swinging it with no arms?
With my neck, of course.
Neck's gonna hurt.
It's like stuck in my mouth and I'm swinging it about.
Like, I would imagine it would eventually break its neck. That's a lot. The sharks are heavy. And you're
Completely ridiculous, and even
Alright, well, we're gonna see who wins now.
shit.
Oh.
Let it go, man.
No, do not. I have no one in the room. They will start.
Alright, last. Let's see who the champion Superfight is.
Alright. Let's do this. Huh.
Oh my god, I hate this so much.
Again? This happened again?
You have Tiny T-Rex on?
Tiny Streaker.
Traveling broken elevator.
I was gonna say,
2, 1, super fight.
Riding a motorcycle, riding a battle cat, and a demon armed with a sadness tray.
those antiques.
I think I have to say
My powers just make you severely depressed.
that's kind of hard because the bad it's borderline.
No, who knows? Maybe they have antique about you.
I aren't even borderline.
Well,
I want to know how
it's all in a like,
well,
the
my
elevators filled with kids.
Yeah, trapped in an elevator full of kittens, and I'm riding a fucking battle cat, which is fucking ridiculous already.
Which is riding a motorcycle.
And then we have the motorcycle, which is probably taking up the majority of the elevator.
Well, you
And
also have
probably all of us barreling down to a very, very painful death.
But how many antiques can one fit in an elevator and still have a stampede of kids?
Now, why am I carrying
I'm assuming because we have the battle thing is a larger than normal cat. And a motorcycle. It's just what fits going to the elves.
We're adding,
Because I usually apply, like,
realistic
physics or slapstick physics
Well, the
to
only-
Mad Hatter, because that's sort of how he's like. That's what he do.
Well, I think the demon actually won this time. I mean,
Honestly, I have no clue.
no clue at all.
None at all.
Only see one. Come on. Oh.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Just sucks in the hell.
Oh my god, I just realized the obvious joke.
What?
I just realized the obvious joke.
What?
M. Night
Besides
Shyamalan.
the demon sending. Oh god.
Oh god.
Well, GG everyone. Good game.
Good game.
Blue level 6. Winner chosen by sword fight. Power Streamer. Guess what I'm changing my title to? Maybe Finding game.
everybody here again. Oh, you're familiar.
Hello.
Hello again.
Hello.
Round 1.
All right.
Word Whacker versus Power Streamer.
Our Acid Factory.
3, 2,
Shit.
1. Superfight.
A pregnant bodybuilder armed with a puppy musket. Against...
I don't know what a puppy musket is. I'm gonna assume it's a musket that shoots puppies.
Okay, I can agree with that.
Yes. It is a puppy musket. It's a musket that shoots puppies.
So fighting against Barney.
I hate dogs.
So
Actually, no. The better question is, how violent is Barney in a berserker rage?
well, Barney is a dinosaur from our imagination.
The power of imagination and of the dinosaurs.
So yes,
That's a lot of power.
that is a lot of power.
But can it hold up to a puppy musket?
But we are in a jar of acid factory. Could just throw some jars of acid at
Jar
you.
of acid. So I could just start throwing jars of acid.
Yes, but the fighters used to date, so there was an emotional connection between them.
I think that's the reason for the second character card. But in other news, I think that would incense the fight more. They used to date. Their exes. Everybody hates their ex.
Question is that Barney's child?
That's a debate, and that's why we are here today on Superfight Central. We are deciding who is the father. It's no longer a question of who will win in a fight. The question is, who is the father? Is it Barney, or is it, I don't know, someone else?
Big Bird?
Big Bird. Is it Big Bird, or is it Barney? Let's find out. I think Barney is gaining a lot of recognition.
Ooh.
Hey! Let's add other people in. Poor body.
Power Streamer.
I think you were just stacked from the start. It was all in fun. Just in a berserker rage about the child that may or may not be his. He's got that cone.
We'll never know now.
I guess not.
We'll never know. I think I found your channel. I found mine too. You have 2 more viewers than I do. In other news, you have 2 viewers. That's more viewers than I have. The current leader in viewers on a channel has 20 people.
Registered voter.
I guess they're winning any game they play.
3, 2, 1.
Although he's also got a second face cam and a green who does his job.
Hold it.
Just gonna assume.
Floating marine, wearing a scuba suit, armed with a harpoon gun. I don't know if being on a horse really helps the Mario Brothers out in this situation.
maybe the horse is really good at jumping over the conveyor belts. I don't know, at least they're not on the floor that's lava.
Will protect me with the lava.
I don't know if that's scuba sword.
In a previous round, I did some research. We were able to find one that was acid resistant for the jar of
that would have
acid.
been good for the jar of acid factory.
I've yet to find lava. However, the floating brain thing, they got a harpoon gun. If they may as well be in the ocean. So you've got a floating brain scuba diver plucked out of the ocean against the Martians riding a horse.
Horses. Right. You know, camaraderie.
I suppose the biggest question here is who's faster on the conveyor belt?
Well, I think I've got a horse, right? He's a floating brain. How fast can a brain move?
I wouldn't be able
scuba
to
suit probably down to.
Because usually if you got a scuba suit, you got fins too. You can
You can't walk in that. I hope the conveyor belt's going away from the floor of lava, because otherwise you're going to be in trouble. I mean, the Mario Brothers are really good at avoiding lava and jumping over spinning blades. I think that's kind of their thing, right?
I mean, there's more to them than that, but sure.
I mean, yeah, they're scissor hands.
I'm gonna watch my own stream now. Like the loneliest person ever. Just, oh. Oh, there's so many people that aren't watching my stream.
All day.
Hey, it's
I feel like you guys got that one wrong.
I didn't vote.
It's unanimous.
Unanimous.
How utterly proper that the defeated that by stopping.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright, final round. Let's see it.
Final round.
Alright.
That just ruins it.
Power Streamer versus Newcomer.
In a tournament.
3, 2, 1. Superfight.
No arm.
Alright.
You're right. I think I'm going to stealth there with no arm. It's going to be hard to MacGyver stuff.
I've seen people with very dexterous feet before.
That's true. He is MacGyver.
The question is, so with a mime, shooting glitters par for the course.
Sure.
Can a mime move well enough in a suit of armor?
Well, I mean, he's really good at movement. That's his whole thing, right? Plus, I imagine that he's sort of like the Green Lantern. Like, he just mimes things and they happen to MacGyver. You know,
Yes, but you see,
an anvil or maybe a piano.
MacGyver is riding a bear, and the bear can just maul the mime.
Well, but he's got the armor.
In a tornado.
Bear-proof armor.
Bear-proof armor. Really?
Bear-proof armor.
They make
It's
that.
hard to live in a tornado when you're wearing a suit of armor.
Yeah,
It would be. It doesn't need to. It's weighing him down.
be blown off the top of the bear.
But it does say we are on the Oriole platform, implying the tornado is not blowing us away.
Here's what I think. MacGyver doesn't have a very good grip on the bear, meaning he get blown off the bear really easily. And then the mime is just like...
I just imagine the armor's weighing him down. He's just hanging out in a box. And the box is keeping him from getting blown away.
In a box? Where's the box come from?
You have to imagine it's
Why would he be in a
mime
box?
box.
It's an imagination.
It's an imagination box. Exactly.
Imagination.
I mean, everything's imagination. Is he really shooting glitter? Is he
His
really wearing
reality
the
is
tornado reel? It's all just a figment of this mime's
times 2, 5, 4. That one. Let's do it. Do you think that this game is going to get like a CS:GO betting scene where everybody's betting which will win?
That would be kind of fun, I guess, but I don't know. We'll see.
Start taking bribes for votes.
Yeah, I should start betting money on this because I knew that was going to happen. Of course.
It's the glitter.
Superfight champion.
That is very brutal. Dang. Alright.
You know what I just realized, though? You know what I just realized about this? If you're playing against other streamers, you could go to their channels and vote for yourself.
Welcome.
Hello.
Alright. Well then.
Round 1.
Alright. Oh, I should be judged first. One-time winner. And, newcomer. Let's see how this goes down.
This is probably gonna be good.
Alright then.
One-time winner versus newcomer.
That just sounds like a terrible title. You only won once.
3, 2,
Well, it's true.
1.
Wait.
Superfight.
Canada's a character. Oh, Canada lost.
It would just say sorry and leave.
Paper versus Frankenstein wearing a robotic exoskeleton and can fly. At the beach.
No,
Already.
Frankenstein won by a mile.
I don't think I can even defend mine.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Canada, all of Canada with one thing. That means the rest of the population 0 things. One guy. I mean, damn. I had very few options. It was either that or floating brain that can scream names of enemy attacks.
For me, it was either Frankenstein, a blob, or George W. Bush, so. Seriously, the robot Frankenstein. That alone.
Well, I mean, technically, isn't Frankenstein? I mean, I don't know. Would he be considered robotic anyway? It's brought to life by stuff like that.
Yeah, but technically, Frankenstein was body, so. Then again, it was brought to life by lightning, so. Technically, maybe. Probably not. Depends on your point of view, I guess.
we are discussing the wrong thing. 3, 2, 1. Never go for that because I'm awesome.
No.
I think it was pretty obvious who won that one.
Yep.
Good. One-time winner wins.
But here, time winner.
Round 2.
Alright, I'm ready. Oh, dude. It's easy. Oh, it's so easy. I feel like I've got this in the bag.
Oh, well, crap. Hit the wrong card.
Oh, no.
Streamer
I probably
versus
lost.
Power Streamer.
Let's see.
3, 2, 1. Superfight.
Gorilla that used to be a bear.
Who's figuratively on fire and also really on fire.
Typical times all humans are robots. So Robot Heisenberg, that's good. It can stop time while holding breath.
Robo?
Oh man. I don't know, I'd say Heisenberg would be the underdog here. It's biblical times, and he's also a robot.
Yeah.
See, I think the gorilla would win because it's just got expertise in calling people from the bear.
That's true, and he's probably furious because he's on fire.
Yeah, but
I mean, Heisenberg would just trip, and then Heisenberg would go down.
well, Heisenberg would just like stop time, then he'd trip, and then freeze time. Okay, that's it.
No, that's not the way I see it. I see it as more of a very good, probably like he would probably like try to stop time, and like while he's in the middle of holding his breath, he'd probably just like let go of the breath and didn't trip, and then and the gorilla would just get him right there.
Yeah, and I mean Heisenberg probably couldn't attack to be on fire, even if he stopped time. The gorilla is on the fire. So,
But I mean, even though it's on fire, if he stops time, the fire doesn't.
well, that's true. He's a robot too, so technically the fire wouldn't do anything.
That's another thing. What happens to fire when you stop time? Like,
It just
still hot?
stops.
Burn you?
Yeah,
No.
it's gotta still be hot.
It just stops. It just stops.
Yeah, this is actually a tough one.
Alright.
Can a gorilla destroy a robot? At least
Yes. Well, because it used to be a bear. It used to be a bear. And then a very talkative power streamer.
I have nothing to say about this. I chose the wrong cards.
Oh. Excuses. That's the way I see it as. Alright. Getting pulled up. Ooh.
Fatality. Streamer wins.
He's gone. Here we go. Next round.
Final round.
Oh, please give me good cards. Good cards. Good cards.
Let's see. I have no idea what that is. But I'm gonna go with that anyways.
got this. There we go.
One-time winner versus streamer.
Trash. Alright, so we're on an airplane. And everybody is calling Foo Fighting.
Superfight.
Man.
What the hell is up?
I have no idea.
A velocipede is those old bicycles with the really big wheel in the front.
Alright. I think my Segway beat that velocipede. But I think I can maneuver around a lot easier on an airplane on a Segway than a velocipede.
But you really, really have to pee.
But I mean, I would just go to the, I would just hide in the, bathroom room, and then once I get out of the airplane bathroom, I would just, like, segue over to him, and just, like, poke him a couple times with the spear, and he'd probably just die.
Yes, but you forget, I am armed with a crowbar, so I can still get you in the bathroom.
Yeah, and everyone's kung fu fighting, so I don't know if you'd use a spear. I don't think I mean, maybe.
I mean, I'd kung fu fight.
True.
It'd be like a bow staff, you know? Just, like, hit him with the back end, and, like, stab him a couple of times, he'd probably die.
Swing, break the spear in half with the crowbar. You ever had crowbars heavy?
I mean, you are a pretty big bicycle. Might be a little uncomfortable.
But you see, everybody is kung fu fighting, so that means it's just an all-out brawl on the plane.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get all the people out of the way with my Segway, you know, just run them over.
I have a pretty pedestal of being on the velocipede.
Yeah, you could like kind of like dive off of it.
Yeah.
How big is the plane?
Of kung fu fight on a velocipede.
You might be getting squished by the plane.
I don't have a lot of room, but I can still stand on it. I can still kung fu fight better than a Segway. Crowbar.
No.
You think the pilot foo fighting?
Yes, so the plane's going down.
The plane itself is kung fu fighting.
What is it fighting? That's the question. Maybe there was just one really clean pigeon when it grew up. Had to go back and fight that pigeon.
If you all the seats, they know kung fu. The seats themselves are fighting.
The really having to pee kind of lowers your chances.
Yeah, I know. I got to get over by that.
Fighting capabilities.
One-time winner is the Superfight champion.
Now he's a 3-time winner.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
Alright.
Good game, y'all. Is it gonna load?
I don't listen to that either. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, what's up, guys?
Hello.
what I said. Okay.
Never played this before, so I'll see how it turns out.
It's gonna turn out bad. Probably gonna turn out bad.
Okay. How was the
There
game
we
so
go.
far? Is it pretty good?
Makes you laugh. And laughing's good. So yeah, it's great. Am I? Oh.
Oh.
Shit. No, you were DCing, buddy. Fuck.
Newcomer
Sure, I can do this.
versus Power Streamer.
I can.
At the beach, Fadusi's debate. The Mario Brothers riding a depressed centaur, riding a broomstick, versus a cat shooting bees from its mouth wearing beer goggles. Is the game frozen? Yep. Connection to game host was lost. Can't tell you how many times that's happened today. Hello again.
Hey, we did this before. I'm sorry, I couldn't play with that cat. That's my bad. Oh man, we didn't get the other guy. I'm disappointed now. Hey, there we go. What's up, Wayla? Or I don't want to say your name.
Make sure you hit ready.
Round one.
Ow, that was loud.
Sorry.
What? What? Alright then. Cap says he wins, guys. Make sure that doesn't happen. That'd be bad. Wait, you can see. Oh, that's right. Cap says he wins, so I think. Oh, never mind.
He left the game again.
Newcomer versus Card Kid.
Well,
Nah.
Alright.
Three, two,
Canada.
one.
so I guess Canada wins against the Grim Reaper.
Choosing.
Yeah, I
Vote
remember who
Lord.
won that shit.
The Vote Lord has chosen.
Because, what's the Grim Reaper do?
Oh,
It's because he disconnected, you automatically win.
what's going on? Okay, cool.
Newcomer
Winning.
wins.
Sweet. That was easy.
I just finished the round first.
Round two.
Round two.
Let's see. I could have chosen.
Alright, I like this.
This is an interesting one.
I did not expect that last one, but I can deal with it.
Registered voter
Make it great.
versus Power Streamer.
Go.
3, 2, 1. Superfight.
What the fuck? What are you gonna do to the antique diamond?
I don't know.
I don't care if you're pissed off and a demon card. You're stuck in a fucking helmet. You're just gonna like suffocate it.
But would a car fit in a diver's helmet? Would I not just break the helmet?
No, you're locked in it.
You're locked inside.
Yeah. That third car always gets you.
But how would the car be locked inside a diver's helmet? A diver's helmet is the size of a human head.
That's the problem. I'm deeply saddened that my hoverboard doesn't fucking work.
No.
All electric devices must be turned off. I'm still riding the bear though. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any counter arguments?
I'm a demon. How about that?
I guess the car still works. It is demon powered.
Demon
powered. It's like the episode of Futurama with the where there was a wear car. Or one movie. What is it called? Will or something like that. Iron. Oh, damn it. There needs to be an option. Right, that's what the other player. Ooh, I'm gonna kill you with ice. Okay.
Finalizing votes.
Exactly. Normally you have to actually duke it out between the two players, but there can be a tie. The ties and then both coin basically. Whoever wins the coin wins. Cattle. Dude, go.
Ice registered voter wins.
Ooh.
Final round.
Okay.
Oh shit. Ah!
Yes. Perfect.
Shit. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's bad.
Newcomer versus
I'm so fucked.
registered voter.
Oh. Riding unicorns on an airplane. A mime inside a giant hamster ball throwing antiques against a stunt double throwing bears laying exploding eggs.
Yes. Well, you see.
I think we're both gonna die. We're gonna blow up the fucking plane. I'm just gonna be like, I'm a mime, so I'm just gonna put you in a box.
No, see, all I have to do is push you out because you're in a giant hamster ball. And you can't do anything.
I can roll.
Yes, but I throw bears that pick you up.
Bears pick me up? When does this happen?
I don't know. I throw bears at you, and bears are a lot heavier than you or your hamster ball, so you can't really push against that.
Well, I'm in a giant hamster ball. Just how giant is it? Because there's not much room in planes.
Is it bigger? I think you're in a hamster ball on a unicorn.
I think I'm just like in a hamster ball squished in like the alleyway for the plane, riding a unicorn, throwing antiques, filling it full of just
no,
shit.
See, but the antiques you're throwing are still inside the hamster ball.
Exactly.
You're just a hamster ball. That's all you are.
You've lost.
I'm just gonna, you just. Yeah.
I still stand by the fact that you're gonna blow up the plane.
Probably, but.
And then we're gonna both fall to our death.
Yeah.
On the flip side, I'm in a fucking hamster ball, so I'll just bounce.
Yeah, well, I can throw enough bears to make a nice soft cushion.
You mean bears at school and just go splat?
Not if I throw enough of them.
What the fuck? Oh, wow. I don't even know. Oh. guess it's up to dude 2207.
Oh snap!
I'm fucked. I'm just saying, it takes a special kind of person to hit a mime.
I don't have to get the mime. I just have to hit the hamster ball.
You're indirectly killing a mime.
What's the problem with that?
Fucked up. Mimes are so lovable.
Mimes are not people.
Mimes are not people.
Wow. They're not gingers. The mime just be.
Newcomer.
That's painful.
Superfight champion.
Alright.
Sweet.
Fun playing. Congratulations on your first win in your first game.
Yeah, thanks. GG.
Peace.
Fat again. The days of the first beta. Host dropped from lobby. Again. Host dropped from lobby. Host dropped from lobby. Let's give it a second, guys. How about let's give it a second. Fight, join. Host dropped from lobby. Okay. Let's create a game. How about that? None of my Steam friends have this, do they? Oh, waiting players. There are no players to wait for, are there? What if I can find Pikachu Haga again? Finding game. Okay. Yes. Restarting Superfight. Because it's being stupid. Here we go. I think maybe Superfight itself is having some issues. Host drop from lobby. Well, I guess that's where we end the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed the first day of the Superfight beta. Probably be back tomorrow. And hopefully I'll have all the issues sorted out. Goodbye, y'alls.